How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you about BioNano because they had some big news that came out today that really changes the company. I'll be honest with you. It gives them access to a huge market, at least how I understand it. So I think a lot of people don't realize what happened today because the stock didn't really move up that much. So I know some people just pay attention to the stock price and then try to figure out the news. I'm also going to give you my price target on them. So what I think they could hit in the next year. And then I'm also going to give you whether I think now is a good time to buy in or whether it's too late and that kind of stuff too towards the end. Now, if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, you can hit the subscribe button. There's also a link down there to WeBull if you want to deposit $100 and get some free stock. There's also a link down there to BlockFi if you want to sign up and invest in some cryptocurrencies and get an interest rate. Also, last thing, there is a link down there to Patreon if you want to see what stocks I'm buying in real time. BNGO, we got at $1.25 just a couple months ago. There have been a bunch of other stocks too that we've done well in. So if you want to know exactly what I buy and sell in real time, you can check out that link down below. Now, BNGO was up pretty drastically. Like I said, all of a sudden it shot up about 7.5%, 8%. Then it's come back down and now it's right around 1% up. Now, they released this on their Twitter. They released it on their website today. They say here, they announced the publication of a method for using optical genome mapping to identify structural variants that drive cancer in a wide range of solid-state tumor samples. The PhD says, oncologists studying liquid tumors such as leukemia have had the ability to visualize somatic structural variants across the entire tumor genome through karyotyping. This tool has afforded enormous benefits for prognosis and treatment selection, resulting in significant and steady improving outcomes for such patients. Solid-state tumors, however, cannot be analyzed using karyotyping, meaning the oncologists dealing with these tumors, breast, lung, prostate, brain, have not had the tool in their diagnostic arsenal. Our results with BioNano's OGM technology demonstrates the feasibility not only of obtaining the same global view of somatic structural variants across the entire solid tumor genome, but also of doing so with a 10,000 times greater resolution than that afforded by karyotyping. We anticipate that, like the recent history of karyotyping in liquid tumors, OGM will yield unprecedented insights into solid-state tumor diagnosis and treatment with the potential for the same steady increase in improved patient outcomes. Now, the CEO of BioNano said the ability of an oncologist to prescribe the optical treatment for a cancer patient depends on their ability to fully characterize all patients found or all variants found in the patient's tumor. Studies from around the world have already shown that Sapphire detects structural variants comprehensively in a variety of leukemias. Leukemias are solid or liquid state tumors. Dr. Broch's work now demonstrates that Sapphire is uniquely capable of identifying clinically important structural variants in solid state tumors as well, and it does so with a sample automated analysis workflow that doesn't require complex bioinformatic analysis. By adding solid state tumors to that of leukemias for both cancer research and clinical testing, the largest market in oncology becomes accessible to BioNano. So I don't think a lot of people realize how important this is. I had to do a little bit of background research on this because, solid state tumors versus liquid state, how relevant are they? Well, you can see here examples of solid tumors are sarcomas, carcinomas, and lymphomas. Leukemias, though, cancers of the blood, generally do not form solid tumors. So that's what they're talking about, that they've been able to do karyotyping with different leukemias before, but they've already done research with BioNano, and they're able to detect structural variants in leukemias, but now they're adding solid state, which is really important because I didn't realize this. More than 80% of tumors are solid tumors. This opens up a big market to them. And I'll be honest, I'm not any kind of expert in this field or anything like that. I mean, we got in early, like I said, but I'm not an expert by any means. But to me, this makes so much sense that they would go up after this. I mean, from everything that I'm seeing, I haven't really seen a good bear case for them. I mean, of course, they don't have much revenue, but I haven't seen anyone come out with a big bear case against BioNano. And I think them adding this to their arsenal of reasons why they can sell to different, different labs and different hospitals, I think is big. A lot of people have asked me my price target. A lot of people have asked me whether it's too late to buy in. I don't think it's too late to buy in. If you're looking long term, if you like what they're doing, just realize it is riskier. A lot of people have hundreds of % of return. So if it starts crashing for some reason, it's going to be hard to tell whether people are picking up more shares or if people will dump off just saying, okay, I'm up 500%. I'll just get out now. I think generally, though, people really like this stock. I think a lot of people think it's really innovative, and I don't think a lot of people will want to sell it. Now, price target is hard because they don't have many sales. They are a company that moved up a lot very quickly. I mean, if you look at the 6 months, take a look. Just over the last 2 months, they went from 78 cents or even 55 cents up to $11.40. So it's gone up over 2,000%. It's nearly impossible to put a price target on it. However, I would say I am not going to look at selling it until it's above 13. Even then, I probably won't sell it. I'll keep it on my mind. I did that last time, right? So it went up to $13 for a little bit, even above $13. And I was considering taking a little bit of profit, just like selling out of 10% of my position, getting back my cost basis. But I didn't do that. If it falls down, I'll consider it too, but I don't think I want to sell out of this one. If you haven't gotten in and you really like the company, if you like the research, if you like what they're doing, I don't think now is a terrible time to buy in because you never know what these companies are going to do. I mean, like I said, it went up from a $150 million company up to a $3 billion company. They also have raised some cash too recently. So I like that. I like the fact that they are making themselves a little bit stronger. And I'm going to hold on to them. I've been investing in some other biotech companies too, and pretty much all of them have done well. That being said, like I said, I will look at it probably if it falls under 10 just to see kind of what's going on. And I do keep up with it in the meantime. But then also if it goes above 13, I'll take a look at it too, just seeing what's happening. But those are kind of my breakers where I really want to pay attention to it. Now, if I had to do a 1 year price target, again, it's really hard. I'll give one just because I know a lot of people want to see one. And this is something I could see as a reasonable price target. And this is not based on sales or anything like that because honestly, they don't have that much sales or that many sales like we said. But I could see it going up to 15 to 20. And I'm not saying it won't go higher. I'm not saying it will even get up to 15 or 20. But I could see it very comfortably in that range because of the fact that, first of all, ARK hasn't bought in. ARK Invest hasn't bought in. There hasn't been much news on sales. If they do another share offering, I think that actually would help them. I think that would bolster up their cash. It would make them more attractive over the long term for R&D and for sales. So I think there are a couple different things that they can have happen, and that's not including all the different catalysts, but I think that could actually send them up to $15 to $20. Any of those things, really. So that's something I would keep in mind. Now, let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know what your price target is on this stock down below. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to check out my last video on my entire portfolio, you can check it out here on the end screen. Also, if you want to check out Patreon and know exactly when I buy and sell stocks, or if you guys want some free stock through WeBull and want to help out the channel, that helps out a lot too. There's also a link down there to BlockFi if you want interest on your cryptocurrency. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in this video here. Bye.